Alright, Friday! Everybody's favorite who has actual weekends from their school and job.
Can you continue that song?
No, not really.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything more that needs to be said. If you've got actual weekends, you like Fridays. If you don't, everyone else can go fuck themselves. Let's be honest here. Alright. Alright, Friday. Every song we get, this is your fault. Die!
Well, I know it's an actual die, but
by
it's a great way to start.
AW Techno?
Yes.
AV? AV Techno?
Oh, no, yeah, AV Techno.
AV Techno. Although it looks more like AV Techno!
Well, it does have the exclamation mark on the capitalized no.
Yeah. Ooh. So, knowing the songs in Miku games, like, I'm going to assume it's about death.
The lyrics are actually translated.
Oh, shit. Weird. Oh, actually, hold on, let's shut up for a second, I want to listen.
I can't
tell. The singing's so blended into the music, I can barely hear it. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's actually being sung in English. Because there was a song in the last game that was actually sung in English. It was apparently made for the American Hatsune Miku tour. Like, Miku sang it on David Letterman.
Huh.
Miku was on David Letterman at all. And sang a song in English. Hearing Vocaloid sing in English sounds weird as fuck! Like, I don't know. It sounds really, really weird as hell. I couldn't jive with it at all.
The fact of the matter is that it was on David Letterman.
Yeah.
Like, that's what...
Yeah. No. When Miku had her big US tour, they actually had Miku appear on Letterman. I need to actually watch that sometime. I've never never seen it.
I am very curious to see this now.
Oh shit. I've just seen people's like fan joke art stuff about it. Dang it. This is what I get for trying to read the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm playing. Oh god! I wasn't paying attention at all. I wasn't even looking at the lyrics. I just kind of blanked for a moment.
He's like, oh right, I'm doing a thing. Oh, and now it's back in Japanese.
Oh, interesting. See, that makes me wonder if it was being sung in English and we just couldn't hear it.
I'm sure somebody will comment on it.
I hope so.
Now it's back to English.
I hope so. Like, that's one of the things about that we've been appreciating is the commenters answering some questions for us, because we're certainly not, Oops, that was dumb. Let go of triangle too early. We're certainly not, like, the most knowledgeable about Miku stuff.
I could definitely...
Oh, did I actually get the excellent, though?
Oh.
It's literally, like, inside the E bar, but I don't know if it's, like, technically past it or not. 84.73? Nope. Oh, God. I'm assuming that 85 is the breaking point where it turns into excellent.
So it's just teasing you.
I asked about this. Ranking up doesn't do anything. You know, notice there's two ranks, FS and CT. That's because one's future sound and one's colorful tone. It's
Gotcha.
It's you know, depending on where the song came from. And since I'm playing on random, I'm, you know, just getting which ones I'm getting from is at random, which is why I've got a higher rank in FS than CT. Dream-eating monochrome Baku. This is another one I am familiar with that has been in a previous game that we have played. By Nien, or Nen, or Nine?
I think it's N-E-N.
I can't tell. Nem.
It was okay.
Okay. Like I was like Nem. Like it looked like there was an I in there as well because the font's too fucking small. Oh yeah, I remember really liking this one. Like the video for it as well as the song. But I love him dancing with the cane.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then the silence again.
That's...
I mean, it's a thing that happens.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why it's better for me to have another person here. There's a lot more silence when while I've been playing this solo.
Well, just the problem is like keep watching the video. And
you're just getting into it.
And you're like, oh, it's really kind of cool. Oh, right. Say something.
That's when you just say what you're thinking. Like, oh, it's pretty cool. So you just say like, oh, it's pretty cool. I like this. And it's obvious that like he's supposed to be singing for that girl, I think, because like we even saw him interact with her for a little bit, and she keeps like going to the door, presumably to watch him.
The window.
Window, yeah. That part is great. He puts up this like back off.
Just interesting to see this kind of style of dancing modernized.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been done in, like, forever. You don't see anybody doing dancing acts with a cane.
Yeah.
But even canes aren't a fashion thing of today anyway.
Yeah. Fuck! It's never... I never feel like I messed... Like, it always feels like I hit it and the game just was like, nah, fuck your combo. And makes it a safe, even though I totally hit it with the same timing that I've been hitting every other goddamn note up to this point.
What's funny is I'm actually sitting here, I'm picking up the tempo just by looking at the buttons, so I can figure out what the tempo is like.
Oh, oof. That was weird. Whenever I get like a safe on a hold, it always freaks me out because I think that means it doesn't take the hold, but it does. So I have a tendency to, I'll see the safe and I'll let go.
Oh.
And I don't, like, the safe means that I'm still being given the note, I'm just losing my combo.
Yeah.
Still, I was very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90.15. That was another good one. Of course, I had most of the song on a really solid combo until I got fucked over by a safe. And I had one worst miss. I didn't even see getting a worst.
Oh, it happened like right at the end.
Fuck me.
It was like in the last few notes.
And we will buy outfits after we do the 5 songs. Ashes to Ashes.
Dust to Dust.
By music by Tenon, lyrics by Riboshi.
This made me think of Nier.
I'm quite certain that outfit he's wearing in the art from the cover image is an outfit that you can buy that's for this song. Oh, Castlevania.
Yeah.
I see. Actually,
wow, Dracula, you look really different.
I'm pretty sure we've played this song before, actually. And actually, this is not that far off from how he looked in Castlevania 64. When he regains his power and stops looking like the little kid and he looks like an adult. But he's got like the purple anime hair and he's like really young looking. And not like the little kid from earlier, but like he looks like he's just in his late 20s or something. That's and he's got purple hair that's like straight down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I've never actually gone through. I still have not gone through that one.
See, I love Castlevania 64.
Oh yeah, we've talked about it.
Oh yeah, we've talked about it. We even started playing it for this channel. We didn't finish it. I need to finish. I
didn't dislike the one that's considered terrible. It was really jarring, but yeah, it was like Castlevania 64.
Legacy of Darkness.
Thank you. I was going to say Legacy
the good
of Shadows.
version. Yeah, the good version with 4 playable characters and more stages and more bosses.
Yeah, I tried that one. Like when I saw that,
and outfits,
I tried that again.
Double outfits for everybody.
And I was really confused. I was like, why am I running out with this guy with the open shirt? Who is this? Cornello.
Yeah, Cornell.
Cornello.
Stretch it out, Cornello. No, sorry. Wolf it out, Cornello. Because he's a werewolf. But yeah, when you play the main quote-unquote story as Belmont and Fernandez. They're not called Belmont and Fernandez in the American version for some fucking reason. Well, actually, we vaguely know the reason. So, Schneider Belmont became Reinhard Schneider.
Yeah.
And Carrie... No, she's called Carrie Fernandez, I believe, in this version. But her original name was... Carrie Belnade, because she's of the Belnade line, which is why she has magic powers.
Okay, and those dolls are creepy as hell.
Creepy, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. I got a thing for doll limbs. So like, I don't know. The faces are creepy, but
I will just do with that knowledge as I do with everything else.
I'm just gonna file that away under not thinking about that later. It's not even the first time I've mentioned that on this show.
It's just I'm just looking at that line of text in my head and just drag, drop.
Success. Oh, I didn't get the excellent. It's just a little under it. That's a shame.
For shame, sir.
We watched something else. We're like playing these games. There was another music video with dolls in it, and I made that same comment to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo was just like, "Okay." I was just like, shrug.
I'm not shy about these things.
I'm really not. All right, I believe this is the 5th song, or is this the 4th song? Going from 3 to 5, like I'm having a harder time keeping up with it. Alright, Monochrome Blue Sky. Tell you what, we'll just play one more after this, and it'll be if it's 6 songs, it's a bonus Friday song. Monochrome Blue Sky is another one from a previous game, so
it sounds like there's a lot of them that have carried over.
This has a lot of those. It has ones from the PSP games, and it has some that are new to the console games that come from the arcade machines that they're adapted from.
Just random shit you find in a bag falling from the sky?
Yeah, it looked like
school,
it was all school supplies.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the song is like a slice of life song. It's about, living as a teenager or whatever, a student. I mean, not specifically as those things, but it's from the perspective. As she listens to her iPod.
So you know how you've had your own, like verbal fuck-ups?
Yeah.
So have I. And when you were about to say that, I was going to interject with one that I was most notoriously known for.
Which was?
IPid Namo.
That's awesome.
I was trying to say iPod Namo.
iPod Namo! The latest product.
iPod Nano? But I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, yeah. It's like, yeah, so when you get your iPid Nano. And he was like, what? What did you just say? iPod Nano?
No.
No, you did not just say
that.
That's
not what you just said. That's my favorite part, is when you say it, you don't realize it, and so someone's just kind of like, what? Oh, this, and you say it correctly? No. That's not what you just said. That's my most, like, my most notorious one from before I met all the people I know now. Was Jason and I were watching The Crow, and we got to the big shootout at the end, and I sarcastically commented, boy, sure are a lot of guns in them bullets. And Jason kind of slow looks over at me.
Because it's always a slow look when they hear it.
He's just like, what? And I go, sure are a lot of bullets in them guns. No, that's not what you said. What did I say? Sure are a lot of guns in them bullets.
Oh,
I just like thought about it and I realized, oh yeah, fuck, that is what I said.
Yeah, when somebody points it out, you immediately go,
oh. That's the thing though. That's when people try to tell me like, oh, you just fucked it up. I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You fuck things up all the time. How would you not have fucked up? Because when I fuck it up, and people say something, and I actually fucked it up, I notice. I will recall that, yes, I actually did fuck that up, and just didn't catch it myself. That doesn't mean that every time you claim I fucked up is correct. You can hear people wrong just as much as you can say shit wrong.
Oh, yeah. I've done that, too. I can't think of anywhere I've heard somebody. I was like, wait, what did you just say? This? Okay, I swear I heard this.
Oh yeah, I've definitely done that and been wrong. I just, I misheard.
Is she saving herself from jumping off?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past, again,
yeah. Because I was kind of interpreting that gray as depression or something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Stairway to Heaven.
Well, I was talking about a monochrome blue sky, and using the symbol for infinite between monochrome and blue sky.
Ah.
So, and you notice what the outfit she was supposed to be wearing for it is, again, a school, like being in school. And with the school supplies that we saw making the title, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was about depression while, as a teenager. Starlight Lydian. That title does not sound familiar at all, actually. So, by Masaki. I want to say that the video looks a little familiar right now, but I feel like there's just been a handful of videos in this game that have had this, heavy black and white with rainbow neon lighting thing going on, like we saw one earlier.
Yeah.
And I've seen at least one or two others so far, so I might just be, confusing it with those.
I always kind of like when the design with, the whole running piano keys.
And it's very suiting of the Vocaloids as well.
Yeah. Remember when I first started doing rhythm games, I was always trying to count ahead.
Oh. I've gotten really good in my life with catching things in my peripheral vision and being able to actually fully process it. So I'm not specifically counting it out. I'm keeping my eyesight or my eye line just ahead of where the notes are flying in.
Yeah, and because I would always deal with DDR, I always hit an extra note and throw myself off until I finally learned to do that.
Hell, that's how I trained people at work last season when they pulled in some new people kind of in the last third of the season before layoff. Because I did good enough work, they actually had me help train some of the new people. And one of the big things, training the one dude who actually paid a fucking attention to me, paid attention to anyone, Um, you know, because I got pretty good pretty fast at what I do. And on Versaline, that part of what that includes is being able to see when there's something wrong with the bars coming down the line. And you've got to be able to pick it out fast because you need to pull out the bar and get rid of it. Or inspect it if need be. And when you're new, like, that's super hard. That's really, really hard because you're putting all your effort and energy into just keeping up. Let alone catching problems and dealing with them without losing your place. And so the guy asked me, like, how are you doing that? How do you keep up like that? And I was like, well, look at what you're doing. Most people, what they start doing, once they've gotten their pattern down so they can do, you know, the actual handwork, is they try to look, like, directly at everything.
Yeah.
So they're literally, like, leaning over and staring at the bars as they come down. I was like, no, that's the last thing you want to do, because now you're getting tunnel vision. You're focusing so hard on one thing at a time that, A, it's going to drain you really fast. You're not going to be able to keep paying attention to everything that hard for 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the same thing with, like, watching cameras. You have to keep sweeping. You cannot...
That's the second rhythm game cleared trophy I've gotten.
Huh.
Yeah, so I told him, like, I'm not looking at everything specifically the way you are. I'm just letting my peripheral vision catch things. I'm not looking at any one thing. I see this whole thing in front of me at once. The only thing I look for is I look up at the machine to make sure there's no jam-ups. And it's just a matter of letting your peripheral vision catch things that look wrong in a sea of things supposed to look one way.
Yeah.
So, alright, usual Friday, since we played 5 or 6 songs. Usual Friday, we're going to go to customization, modules. We are going to buy ever and more modules. Okay, I already said I'm not going to buy any of the snow ones because none of them are song-specific. There might be like one of them that's song-specific, but I'm trying to only buy song-specific outfits right now, which means I'm not buying any of these. Okay, so check out the prices on these. 900, 900, 900. Swimsuits, 3,000.
Of course.
And other outfits, 750. Not even 900. Made a lot of money off of doing 5 songs an episode rather than 3, so this is going to take even longer than normal. The one with cat ears.
Because, of course.
If there's an outfit with an alternate version, actually, I think... Yeah, the alts are a little cheaper than the original, but I've decided I'm only going to buy one of the 2 if it has an alt, and buy the one I just think is better. And there! I'm already out of points. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25... 25.
Whew.
There's still 25, and that's just Miku. That's not counting everyone else. There's even a section for extra characters, which are whole other Vocaloids, who have only like a single, like 1 or 2 outfits a month between them, but...
Yikes.
Yeah, so... There's a lot of shit there, son. There's a lot to do in this game, and I don't think a single playthrough is going to unlock everything, but...
No.
I'm trying to unlock as many modules as possible for when we theoretically do requests. So, anyway, that was another week of Miku. The longest one yet, because we were going to go ahead and switch over to these 5 songs an episode, or 5 songs an episode, until we're done with normal. And then we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. Alright, everyone. Y'all have a good weekend now, you hear? I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Have a good weekend. Hope you had a good week. See ya. Say goodbye, Sean.
See ya next time.
You didn't do the joke. Say goodbye, Sean.
Oh.
Goodbye, Sean. Come on!
Well, excuse me.
God.
Didn't think about it.
You're fired again.
Okay, fine.
No, you're fired. Get out of here.
Okay, fine. Fuck off. I'm out.